Most underrated home venues in all the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at the whole of downtown Nashville, likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago as their Titans are set to match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They'll run on first down. Childs, and he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Let's go.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Barnett. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage. So from the 36 now, first and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 49-yard line. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's got this down to the 35. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
On first and 10, Tannehill finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Throwing again on second down. Tannehill. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Julio Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point safely through, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. First carry here for Kene Nwangu. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of a tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from his strong safety spot. Boy, that was a nice play. And they'll run with Nwangu. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys, that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
42 yards on the ground for him so far. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On the give is Nwangu. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Handoff here to Nwangu. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. On the run is Nwangu. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Now the first carry for Bryce Love. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Handoff right side, Nwangu. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offense.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal, so a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Nwangu. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all, 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a give right side. Childs. And some room to run now. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He's going to air one out. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. A big play there for Philly. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And exactly how fast was he going? According to Next Gen Stats, 21.7 miles per hour. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. He'll try again. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Kene Nwangu, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Elliott Good with a PAT. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. He finds his man complete. That's Barnett. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Tannehill on first down. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing again is Tannehill. He finds his man complete. That's Barnett. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, Tannehill. That is caught inside the 5. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jacoby Myers, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Going deep here for Watkins. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Titans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot here before the break, Tannehill. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy can't.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Now a give running right, Nwangu. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 97 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now it's Nwangu. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now, is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. They'll find the Wangu underneath. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Kevin Huber now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. On 1st down, Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. That's Barnett. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of...
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Out of his end zone, Mayfield. Going deep here for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Mayfield on 3rd down from his end zone. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, Childs. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Well, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He completes it to Jones. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Nwangu. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 118 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Mayfield. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. And he'll give it here to his running back. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Play fake, Mayfield. And this is caught by Watkins. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. A handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. This is Miller, complete. He's down. Mayfield looks to throw. Drops this off into Wangu. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mayfield on play action. And this is it. Picked off by Caleb Farley. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case.
And now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They're probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Give left side here for Nwangu. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 157 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On first down, here's Love. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 2nd down and 3. Here's Love again. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. It'll be Love to try and get the first. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll run on first down. Love. And some space here. The 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big pickup there on the run.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And to give this time to the tailback. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll look to run with Nwangu. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Kene Nwangu. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally. But here comes the onside kick. And the Titans are going to come up with it. And that should just about do it. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Throwing now, Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. That's Barnett. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Touchdown! A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Titans have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. The extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. And did the Titans get this? Yes, Tennessee football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
He finds his man, complete. That's Barnett. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. From the 44, Tannehill. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Tannehill now to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Here's 2nd and 10. Tannehill going to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Barnett. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Again, Tannehill. Going for it all. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jacoby Myers with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. The point after is good. And they open the lead up now at 25. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because some